to 18-10 record. Before we open the floor to questions, we'll have Coach Heaps start with the opening statement. Once the floor is open, I ask that everyone please identify themselves and their media outlet before asking their questions. Coach Heaps, the floor is open.
Congratulations to Fort Lewis. I thought they just played an outstanding basketball game, especially in the first half. I thought they were unbelievable. And I think that was the difference between the senior dominated team that really put it together tonight. The team that obviously we weren't at that level tonight. I thought they just played great. I thought they were well prepared, well coached. The kids stepped up and made plays. And I told our kids in the locker room, I don't even feel like we played that bad. I felt like we did some good things. We just could not withstand their push, and they're hitting shots from everywhere. And when they're hitting shots and moving the ball and playing at that level, they're an awfully good basketball team. And they proved it. I thought they definitely proved it tonight.
Go ahead, open up to questions.
See, Jim, the way do I need to identify myself? The way that they hit some back cuts on you, they just executed so well. It's almost like the games that you usually play are so each other so well that they just out-executed everything you tried.
Yeah, and I just thought, the thing I did not think we did well was, defend. We were just late. We were late on everything. And, Fort Lewis, they were really patient. And you've got to arrive with the ball. If you're late, in your closeouts, if they catch the ball and catch you late, close it out, they just dictate because they put the ball on the floor. They help fake, you got to go for it, and then they're going by you. And once they start going by you, they pass the ball so well that if they can get head and shoulders pass, then they're going to get assists off of it. And what we did, I thought that the first couple of times we played them well was, we got them when the ball got there. And then we can start backing off a little bit and contain. We can't be late on them. And we were just soft, and that's happened to us a couple of times this year. We're just, we're so worried about penetration. We're soft. We're back way off, and then they can just, they can dictate because they shoot the ball so well. So, yeah, I thought that once they became balanced, which is what happened, and then they're scoring inside and out. They're getting a lot of assists. They're hurting us, in a lot of different places with a lot of different players. That's when they were really good and really tough to beat.
Yeah, and them defensively, it kind of seemed like they knew when you guys were going to pass post to post. Colton, could you kind of say, there's a couple of times when Chandler had the ball, defense sagged to him, he's trying to pass to you, and then somebody steps in like they knew what you guys wanted to do.
Yeah, they know us well. They executed their defense well. We didn't play as well as we should have. Our goal was to win the regional, not just make it here. So it's upsetting, but they outplayed us today.
Say, Lance, they really didn't give you much to look at. Was it anything different that they did, or just?
No, I think that came down to our execution. All in all, we knew exactly what they were going to do. We knew that they were going to stick zone. We knew that they would close out on our shooters and me and Russ. They knew that we knew that they would try to pack the paint as much as they could because we know that. We're definitely an inside presence, so we knew exactly what to expect, and we just didn't go out there and execute what we knew what to do, and ultimately that's what happened.
Was it harder playing a team for the third straight time than you even thought it might be?
You never really think to. I mean, you always think you know what to expect, and you always think, well, we're going to roll in there, and it's. I mean, This team is this is the best I've seen this team play, and they played well. They play well every time, but, as you go on and you go forward, teams start to adjust, and it came down to them adjusting and us not adjusting to them, to their execution. And like Coach said, we came out soft, we didn't dictate, and that's always been our MO, is to go out there and dictate defensively and rebound the ball, and when we get away from the two things that we're best at, nights like these happen.
Yeah. So Colton, I know you guys, you want to be deliberate, you want to try to force the pace down, but it looked like it was almost, you couldn't get a lot of energy going today.
Yeah, we start usually, like both Coach and Lance, with our defense. We get stops. we slowed down. They got running. They were getting baskets. We were taking quicker shots because we felt we were behind and we needed to come back. And that just sped up the pace. So we took shots that weren't great shots, and we weren't executing as well on defense as we should have been.
What do you take out of this experience for next year and all the young guys?
It was a great experience to be here, but that was never our goal. We want to win a regional. So take the experience and work hard